So they put the raw steel together, they join it and straighten it and put it into a large reel. From there, it then gets fed into this building, which is line 2. And this is where they actually would form and heat treat and temper the rod. We have a bunch of line encoders. We record temperatures of the rod, the temperature of the water, the speed of the mills. Today we're doing a coating run. These are 300 kilowatt induction heaters. They'll bring it up to 1200 degrees C, something like that. The rod would pass through these mills. They do it in 3 stages. They make both elliptical and round rod. The input feeder and all these drives are synced together. They all run on a separate communication bus. As you form the rod, it actually starts pushing itself forward. So each one of these mills have to speed up consecutively. So there's almost like acceleration in the rod between each mill. There's 4 induction heaters on this line. This is to temper it, to take the hardness back down. So after the rod is shaped, it gets quenched. A normal forming run, the rod would come out of here about 1000 degrees C, enters this, and they pump a ton of water through here, and it instantly quenches the hot steel to 150, 200 C. They heat it back up again at the other induction heater where it tempers it. It takes some of the hardness out of the rod, makes it a little more flexible and usable. The machine beside us cleans the rod. It peens it with a metal shot. There's giant flywheels that this shot falls onto, and it throws it against the rod. Cleans the outside, roughens it up a bit, so when they go to coat it, the coating will stick to the rod. So they clean the rod with RO water, dry it. This is a 150 kilowatt induction heater. It slowly starts to heat it up. This is the coated rod. This is where they're spooling up the run that you saw in there. This whole area is the deli, and you can kind of pick and choose to make up a string of rod. They'll pull it out of the reels, put it together for a customer, and then it gets taken to the well site.
Back in 98 or 99, when we first did this job, we used a product that Cybertech had developed called SCADA X. Corey took that whole DB6 program with the help of Jay and then rebuilt the whole report and the logging and everything in Ignition. We stayed on schedule. The client had given us a pretty tight timeline to get the work done. So I'm lucky I got a good group of guys. I couldn't have asked for more, but yeah, we got here and within a few weeks we were coating rod.